families, welcome back once again. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video is about Mali. I saw this news, I didn't understand it properly, but when I work on it, everything becomes clear. The way these people used to control the narrative that comes out of that side, or even Africa as a whole. We know now they can have that access, but they are finding way and means to come there. This one surprised me because after everything that our leaders are saying, this lady managed to get to Mali with different agenda, like we want to see ourselves what is going on. Rather, she turned the story upside down to the world. And this is what this news is about. Families, please listen, and I'll be back.
There are silences more eloquent than speeches and attacks that speak volumes about the agony of a disastrous project. What has recently unfolded on Malian soil is not just another episode in an asymmetric war. It is the shaky, almost desperate signature of enemies in defeat. Simultaneous attacks have now become the modus operandi of terrorists. Because before the coordinated assaults, there were pressure mines, improvised explosive devices, kamikaze drones, whole arsenal of imported experiments tested and failed. On the ground, the Malian resistance and that of its allies in the Confederation of States of the Sahel have contained the advance of terrorist groups. So like hunted animals, they mutated, striking at multiple points, thinking they could overwhelm the attention of the farmer. But instead of sowing confusion, they cast a light that revealed the outlines of a plot now impossible to hide. The events in Kayi, Nyono, Nyoro, as well as those that occurred elsewhere in the south and west of the country, are anything but spontaneous. These heavily armed men did not fall from the sky. The evidence is there, tangible, glaring. It reveals not only a well-oiled logistics network, but above all, an external will to strangle our sovereignty. And while the rifles rattle, other, more insidious weapons slip under the radar. Thus, this European journalist came under the pretext of documenting reality, but who in fact entered our territory to serve as a mouthpiece for a manipulated rebellion. The so-called front has now become a media outpost for geopolitical falsehoods. It is time we stop calling neutrality what is nothing but hypocrisy to those who watch us from afar. We say, history is not written in European capitals, nor in the corridors of NGOs, but in the sweat of our soldiers and in the fierce resilience of our people.
Thank you so much, families, for listening and watching. So this is what is going on. Even though they banned a lot of media personalities, some are still managing to come in as NGOs, and a lot underground they are taking information that they have no idea. They have been interviewing people that maybe gave them some small money and then twisted things around. I saw another news that says that Niger has arrested a lot of journalists. That's from Sahel Info. I haven't worked on that yet. A lot of journalists, and some are not happy about it. One was released without any reason. So to them, people are unhappy about certain things. And once things like that started coming out, you try to please small that are not happy, and then you end up spoiling it all. This lady, whatever she went to tell the other side, who knows? But it must be something big for Malian government or Malian news to react on what she went to say. I haven't watched France 24 for some time now. Maybe I should look for her face and watch what she had to say. Because recently we know there was an attack. They didn't hide it from us. They told us they have been watching the terrorists from up. They saw what they were doing. They came down on them, deleted 80 and more wounded as well. I don't know what she had to say, but always they twisted the news around so to make other people, they couldn't do it, they can't do it. Let's come and help. That trick, it won't work again. We all know that, but we have to be careful of these so-called NGOs. I saw another news this morning. They are in another village helping. But at the end of the day, are they really helping, or are they really having an agenda at the back of their mind? We can see some movies. We know how they act. I mean, ex-President Obama told us how they get to Libya, smuggling weapons through school classrooms. I mean, he didn't hide it from us. He said it's Libya people who did it, how they hide the weapons, how they smuggled it in, how the women did it, how the children. He narrated it within 2 minutes in a 2 minutes speech that he gave. So yes, they have to be careful about people coming in to help and helping themselves to destroy them in the near future. God forbid. Anyway, this is just a quick update. I don't know how you would take it, but for me, it has really irritated me. Like then when I saw another video of some of them still being there in the name of helping, I don't know how to take it. I will leave it in your hands. God bless you all. Credit to ORTM, FASO 7, RTB News, Sahara Info, because I mentioned all of them, for sharing this information with us. My VIPs, my kings and queens, my returning families, thank you so, so much. What you think about this short news, please leave your comment, because I can go on about it. I'm really not happy about it um, because of the situation in the Sahel as at now. Thank you, families. I will be back.